Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I just wanted to make a video and do a review of what my thoughts are on a used law enforcement trade-in Glock pistol. Um, for the price and the money, you really can't beat it. This is the main reasons why I say this is a Glock 22 Generation 3. This was a trade-in from a local sheriff's department, and this gun, for the price you get them for, you can't go wrong. Especially compared to new, which, my personal opinion, I like Generation 3 better. I like the way they feel, I like the way they look. But this gun here, this one was made in June of 2005. I called Glock to verify it because I wasn't sure of the age on it. But for a 2005 model law enforcement trade-in gun, it is in very good shape. It has a little bit of wear right there on the barrel, well, the chamber, which is, normal for a Glock. This thing is clear. There's absolutely nothing in it. And even on the inside, it's in really good shape. The spring looks good. The barrel has a little bit of markings, but I mean, not bad at all. The thing I like about these the police trade-ins, yeah, sometimes they have a little bit of a little more excessive holster wear usually. But overall, the gun should be in good shape because it has been maintained by Glock Armor and everything, and even the inside of it is like really good. Even the rails, are in good shape. All the internals look really good. I mean, the only real marks you might can see down in there is, where the mag has been in and out multiple times. But other than that, you can't beat it. I mean, plus this gun, it came with a set of Trigicons, probably about, I don't know, about 40, 50, 60% brightness on them. They are I don't know if it's even focus in, but it's a 2005 model sight. So I mean, for a gun that's almost 12 years old, it's actually a miracle. I think, in my opinion, they're still even bright, or even at all. But I absolutely love it, and it also came with an extended mag. Being an LE thing, it has a cutout right here, so you can pull your magazine out easier if in the event that, I guess, if it got jammed, which most Glocks, I never had that problem, but you'd be able to get in there and, get a better grip on it. Overall, this right here has probably been my most favorite Glock. I've owned different ones all the way from 9mm to 40 to 10mm to 45. You've named it, and this has probably been my absolute most favorite Glock. Because the fact of, it fits me perfect. And, the fact of it is an LE trade. It isn't really nice sometimes. It seemed like to own a piece that was, part of law enforcement. But very, very minimal wear. And, it even has the restricted LE government only magazines, which here in Virginia it's not a problem, to have a high cap magazine. But I absolutely love it, and I've shot it. I've probably ran 100 rounds or so through it since I've had it. Not one problem, not even close to having a problem. But the gun is in absolutely good shape. I carry this gun often because the simple fact of, I trust the Glock. They just never let me down. I've never had none of them ever let me down. But, if you ever have the opportunity to buy a LE trade-in, I wouldn't turn it down because of the fact of, it may have holster wear, or just because of the fact of it was a police gun, and just because it's been shot a lot doesn't necessarily mean anything, because, like I said, they are usually professionally maintained by Glock Armor. A lot of your internal parts, once they start, wearing down some, they automatically replace them, and actually sometimes before they even sell them, like before they trade them in, they actually sometimes are required to actually go and replace the internal components, your main parts that wear out. But overall, it's a great gun. If you ever have a chance to buy an LE trade-in, it doesn't really matter which caliber it is, I would highly recommend it. Save you some money, plus you get you some night sights. Saves you, between $50 to $100 and some dollars, which I'm going to use these until they quit glowing. And then I'll replace these Trigicons with some new Trigicons. But absolutely great gun. So, but I do appreciate everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed what my thoughts were on a LE trade-in. And I hope everyone enjoyed watching. I hope you have a good day. Thanks.